representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Darius Davis.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now
Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw is caught. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete.
Personal foul.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Complete to Tyler Conklin.
It's Herbert once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. On first down, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun give here to Genti. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Alohi Gilman on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
On the play. Second
Hurts now from the gun.
At the Chargers 11-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 5 still to go here, and this is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Running behind center with Harris. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Harris once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Harris.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
To the air this time. Herbert.
46-yard line.
That throw finds Coughlin. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
And it's third down.
Motion the tight end over. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
He's across midfield.
They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to run for it. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Intended for Jacoby Myers.
To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll start with a give to Harris. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Najee Harris, the ball carrier.
The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Score, Chargers.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Mostert on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Hurts on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 18, Jack Bash. 2 yards on the pickup.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. He'll get this to Tucker. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hurts pass.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Myers, incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. Chargers. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Hurts looking to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete.
Hurts pass.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to Trey Tucker.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. It's fielded at the 14. Spins out of one stop. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Darius Davis on the return.
The Chargers. Najee Harris making their return to the field. Jukes away from one. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Taken down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup.
This is Harris on second down. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 7.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin.
Herbert's pass.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Trey
Halfway to the
Tucker.
marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Genty. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll go, it's Mostert. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Running left is Harris. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Harris, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Herbert to throw. Caught near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
21. Raiders 7.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense.
Line.
They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hurts now from the gun. Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive.
Chargers take over first and 10.
They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stops just shy, though, of getting that first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert.
And
he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Gain of 2. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10, give to Harris. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. He's out in the clear. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Herbert back to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Herbert now, blitz coming. Fits it through the middle. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They bring Johnston in motion. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Is Darian Porter in on the stop. 2nd and long. Need to give themselves a shot for 3rd.
The 37-yard line.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and a mile, he's passing. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to pass on 2nd and really long. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
But it leads to 4th down.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 28-yard
The Las Vegas
line.
offense is set. 1st and 10. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 46-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st down from the 42.
And a Raider 1st down.
Hurts yet again. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Carlson's kick is good.
The field goal is good.
And that gets him back to within 11.
Makes the score. Chargers.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with... Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Raiders take over first.
The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter.
At their own
That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Complete to Brock Bowers. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
This is Genty on second. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Ashton Genty. A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
And off to Genty. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Genty. It's a gain of 2.
Going to the ground again on first. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Back to throw, Hurts. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he has this all the way down at the 29-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got a man left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Number 89.
2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hurts throwing again. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hurts pass.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Makes the score.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. This is Harris. Breaks the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Harris.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
They give to Harris from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Herbert to throw. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Complete to Keenan
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete on the throw. It's now 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. On 3rd down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
It's Herbert once more.
1st down, Chargers.
Dumped off to his running back. Has a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers, 1st down.
Trying to run in. Harris.
Najee Harris.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
It's Harris again. He brushed him off with ease. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Harris. Shoves one away. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Herbert's pass.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second down.
Hurts setting up to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. To that 30-yard line before they stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Harris once more. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on third and long. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them.
head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 76 yards. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to lose yardage here. That second down play nets a -4. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Las Vegas first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. A run straight ahead with Genty. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 17 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
48-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
3rd and 5.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. They'll try and do this, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Holding offense.
They got Colton Miller that time, the first-round pick from 2018. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing is Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle here to Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air goes Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Ginty. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is brought in at the 21. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. at the 29-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Hurts.
At the 27-yard line.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Raiders 1st down.
6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The Raiders are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Genty. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Every time a goal line set is called, it's not always just used on the goal line. They anticipated this run here on 3rd and short, brought in the extra beef, and they ended up stopping him.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got it. Tyree Wilson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And it's 3rd.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. Pushing his way inside the 40. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
To number 86.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
12 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels finding Ertz again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Hook up a 15 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw caught by Bowers. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And that will come the offense as they take over.
21-yard line.
Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 13. Caught by Deebo Samuel out wide. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing.